What up, though? This is your boy BZ430 back again with another crazy, what I'm assuming is going to be a crazy, very fun episode of Dead End Gaming, episode 39. 39. Bam! See? I'm on point. Usually, I'm expecting Eric to like correct me, but like, nah, bruh.
Easy, PD. I ain't never corrected you in your life.
Well, I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. Like 39, bam, we good.
How you do Kung Lao Fatality?
I'm not even gonna say it. You're not about to set me up. You're not about to set me up for that again. Nope. Just so FYI too, if y'all see my bra strap come out, I'm having some clothing difficulties all of a sudden. If I move around, you might see the strap. You know what I mean? So
that's what y'all miss when y'all don't watch live. BZ's bra strap.
Yeah, that's what y'all miss. You know what I'm saying? I hate to get throw a little bit of sexiness on this stream, for y'all and everything. But yeah. So let's talk about if y'all watched our Dead End video game in Twitch this past Saturday, we had our first live event here, recording that live at Dead End Studios. We had our Mortal Kombat 11 tournament, and Granddad, yes, go ahead. Granddad he flawless victory one round. We played in a losers bracket. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm just gonna put it out there. We played because me and him both lost our first matchup. I ended up losing to the champion. Also, Fluff. Shout out to Fluff. He whooped my ass and gave me a new nickname called Easy 430. On there, yeah, he did. He came in disrespectful, and he was so humble with it too. Like, I'm gonna call him Easy 430. Whoa, okay.
He went ahead and won.
Yeah. Didn't went ahead and won, but I lost. Granddad lost. Then I ended up playing. Shout out to Damone Tyrell. Damone Tyrell came out. He entered the tournament. I played him. I beat him. It was 3 out of 5.
He ain't tip us at all. He ain't tip us. Nah.
He didn't? Damn, Damone. Good play. I like that.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. But Damone, we first met up in the losers bracket because every matchup was 3 out of 5, best 3 out of 5. I beat Damone 3-1. And then I was back spinning. They said I was the DJ. My whole focus was just playing some dope music, playing some dope beats and everything. So I kind of got into the last minute, which I didn't mind because I like.
You played some dope music.
BZ showed up last minute. He was a last minute entry.
Yeah, I didn't mind. I didn't mind. It was fine because I like the game. It's not like it was a game. It wasn't like they was trying to force me to play Smash Brothers, nothing like that. So like Mortal Kombat, bet I'll play. I'll join. We need that extra person to make it even out. Cool. So I'm focused on spinning. So then I'm still spinning records, and Granddad up here, we about to play. Me and you about to play. I'm like, me and you. I was like, oh god. So at first, because I knew. And I told y'all at the beginning, people always been asking like who would win between me and you. I'm like, well, Granddad would probably get me right now because he had a good head start of the game and he's just used to playing. Only thing I've been playing on this game is the story mode. So I haven't like played the computer I haven't played online, haven't played that many opponents yet. So I knew Granddad had the upper hand, but it was still gonna be fun as hell to play him. So yes, we played. He whooped my ass, man. He sweeped me 3-0. With a round of flawless victory, man. He got me in the flawless victory one time, and he fatal blowed me, and he finished me. So and then I was hoping.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it. It was Eric. It was Eric's fault.
Kill him.
It was Eric's fault.
How was it my fault?
Because you was recording. I thought you wasn't. I was hoping Eric was going somewhere. I'm like, man, I hope Eric don't come over here. Next thing you know, Eric came over. I'm like, oh, World Store. I got you. I'm like, oh, man, come on now. But, yeah, it was fun. It was fun, man. And the semifinal and championship round, man, was so intense. It was so good. Me and Ken was talking shit while the semifinals and the final match was going on. We was having a blast. We wish we was commentating that bad boy because if we'd had like a speaker setup system and then commentating the final round, the final matchup, man, that'd have been so hilarious. But it was dope that everybody, like, even the folks that lost, everybody stuck around and like just hung out and chilled and stuff. It was dope, man. It was a really dope turnout.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with how well everything went. We really didn't have any issues. People had fun. The tournament itself was just fun, having people come out and just play, and we got to meet some great players. Like you said, the semifinals and the finals were great. We had streamed that on Twitch, and just the atmosphere in the studio when those were going down on the stage was just dope. Like everybody was into it. I had a feeling Fluff was gonna take it because I've seen him play before.
Oh, so you seen him?
I've seen Fluff play before, so when I saw him sign up, I said he's gonna be probably definitely one of the.
And you had me play him.
You drew that.
Jesus Christ.
So y'all. So the tournament. So the rules I set up was a random drawing. So basically, instead of having people just placed in brackets, everybody got a card, an envelope with a card in it that had a realm and a spot. So it was all randomized who played who. So Beezy just so happened to come in last minute and pick the card that would put him against Fluff. So if he would have never answered, he would have had to play Fluff, and he would have never got the name Easy 430. So he did it to himself.
Right.
If you think about it.
I was like, what the hell? I'm thinking, I went back to my damn table. I'm playing music and stuff, and next thing you know, Beezy, you up? I'm like, who I'm playing? You playing Fluff? I'm like, okay. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I hope this dude don't embarrass me.
It was so crazy because I was interviewing all the contestants after the fight.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, how'd you think your opponent did? And and how'd you think your opponent did? You think you're gonna take it to the finals? And everybody's like, yeah, man, he did well, but I did my thing, I got him, but he was good though. He was good. I got the Fluff. Yo, Fluff, how you feeling, man? How was Beezy? Man, he was easy. I was like, oh damn.
Why you imitate him? Why you imitate him like that? How you sound?
He was easy. Yo, so that's why y'all gotta follow us on goddamn Instagram, because moments like that. That's when he was coined Easy 430.
Yes, man. It was
430.
Yeah, 430. I was just like, you know what? Okay, and I felt a little better about myself because I'm like, okay, well at least I lost to the person.
You lost to the winner.
I lost to the winner. I lost to the guy that won. Yeah, that won it. Right. So I'd have been looking at myself sideways if he would have lost like the next round or something. I didn't even make it, but that dude was the truth. His Scorpion was irritating as hell when I was playing against him. I was like, golly. But it was fun, man. It was definitely dope. I had a great time. The turnout was amazing.
Speaking of the turnouts, shout out to the youngest person ever in Dead End Studios. I assume showing up.
Yes.
This baby was like,
baby was
how was that baby, bruh?
He had to be a newborn.
Like
a couple months.
Had to been about a good 3 months old. Had to been.
Shout out to Young Money and his wife. The baby, Raiden.
Young Money, I think, was the people's champ of the whole tournament.
He was.
I think we all wanted Young Money to win.
He was the first one that showed up. He was the very first one that showed up.
First in the building. He was in the Final Four, and he almost beat Fluff until Fluff switched it to
Sub-Zero.
Because he had a Scorpion. And we thought Young Money was going to take it.
Yeah.
And Fluff switched it up, and he couldn't handle that Sub-Zero, and that was it. But
he spent too much time being a good father. That's what it was. Yeah.
That
baby ain't cry.
But I want to see Young Money back.
Not once.
That baby ain't
music was playing and everything. Music was loud and everything.
Goddamn violence.
Chilling.
I should have made that baby pick up the sticks. It's really what should have happened.
True.
Probably. And it was funny because soon as it was over and we was cleaning up, here come the baby. And we was like,
the party's over?
Wow.
Oh,
that was so funny. Like the baby literally started crying when we was cleaning up and shutting everything down. So, but yeah, I was definitely rooting for him. And shout out to his wife too. She was very I kept checking on her, like, is the music too loud? Is, you good? Everything. She like, yeah, everything's great. Like, go ahead and do your thing. So yeah, shout out to her too, man. Hopefully we have another tournament here. They'll come through again, man. It was dope.
I think a lot of people who came to the tournament were pleasantly surprised with how it was organized, how it was put together, the format. They were really happy. They really enjoyed the different kind of format that I put together for it with the realms. And,
good job. Good job with that.
The way that the loser bracket was shaped and how the winner of the losers bracket can knock out the winner of the Final Four. So they kind of enjoyed that whole aspect of it. So I think that's something that I'm going to continue to do if we do further tournaments. But people was already want to know when the next one was. But I think if we do throw another tournament, we're gonna switch up the game. And I think I got an idea. We were talking about it on Saturday of what game would be next. Unless y'all want to say it now, or y'all want to wait.
Hold it.
We'll hold it. But we do have an idea of what the next game and the next tournament will be, and we are looking forward to it. I am, because I had a lot of fun on Saturday.
Dude was like, "You guys do this every week?"
Yeah, I know.
I was like, hell no.
I'm like, golly, Jesus Christ.
Forever to put this together next week.
But yeah, shout out. We was also missing Tyler too. Tyler was in Detroit for Mother's Day weekend, so you would have had some female support because you would have brought someone who I would never expect to come out, and that would have been Sophie. Like Sophie would have came out and checked you out. Not like Sophie that came at a video game event, like that would have been so crazy. But yeah, we wish she was there, Tyler. She'll be at the next one, right? She'll be at the next one. Yeah.
I gotta go out of town again. Damn.
No, it was for a great reason. It was.
Hold on, was that supposed to be me?
No, I know who that was. That was Sophie. That was Sophie. You talking about somebody? You slick as hell. You so slick. That's so slick. But yeah, man. Thanks to everybody for coming out, man. We took a dope picture at the end, man. It was dope. It was dope.
Sans Eric, because he was missing. I don't know where the hell they went.
Sorry.
Eric ass. You were like, man. Even Ryan was like, man, what the fuck is Eric at? Like, where is he at?
Dang, my bad. I know it was like
that.
How you was part of the crew? We had to get you up.
I know. We was looking for you. He was like, damn.
I thought y'all just wanted my camera or something.
No, man. We want you. You was a part of this, so we want you in the picture.
I was busy.
And also shout out to, even though Fluff won, shout out to the other finalists, like you said, Young Money, Kid Flash, and my little brother Shadow X, who actually was in the finals. He got swept though.
You didn't believe in him though. You told
I
him
did.
he was gonna lose.
Yeah.
You was like, nah.
Here's the thing.
Who was he fighting? Vabadai?
Vabadai. Shout out to Vabadai too. Vabadai who almost made it back into the Final Four. You know, but my brother Shadow X held his spot down. But Vabadai fought for his spot back. But no, this is what I was told from him personally. He was like, I don't think I got this because, you know, he was playing tired. So yo, I'm not all the way in the game, but you know he got his bearings back. He made it to the finals, and but Fluff with that Scorpion, it was just. I was looking at that Scorpion play. I was like, I don't know. It's a badass Scorpion right there. I was like, and I've yet to play against Fluff. So one day, me and Fluff gonna get some matches in. I'm gonna test my skills against him. But looking at that, like, you know, Fluff is a crazy competitor. So hopefully, you know, we'll have him again, and we're gonna have him on the show at some point too. You know, to talk about, you know, his experience and whatnot. But yeah, definitely enjoyed the tournament, and I'm glad everything came out. So.
Yeah, man, it was dope. So, on to what we've been playing this week. What have you been playing this week, Granddad?
Oh, man. Here we go.
Go ahead.
First of all, of course, Mortal Kombat 11. You know, I've been getting it in, you know, playing online, you know, keeping my skills sharp. Even went back and played a little bit of Smash. You know, went back to 1,000 hours for a little bit because I didn't want to get too rusty. But the main fiasco that happened, which happened, was it yesterday? Day before yesterday. Days Gone, y'all. So, look, I ain't played Days Gone for about a week. I played it that one time, and then the whole week I was worrying about the tournament, so I didn't get a chance to stream. So I said, you know what? I think it was Monday or Sunday. Sunday, I was like, you know what? I'm going to stream Days Gone because it's been a minute, and I want to get back to it. I want to get back to Machete. I was ready. So I'm playing the game, right, and I'm about 30 minutes into the stream. So I'm into the stream, and also, I killed another zombie kid. But it chased after me, and it jumped on me, and it deserved it. So watch the stream. I'm just saying, before you even say some shit.
Good job making the distinction.
Thank you. Zombies.
I didn't even need to ask. I
was
just
a zombie
assumed you were
freaker.
killing kids.
I was standing on the other side of a bridge. I said, I'm running away from the situation. I was running away. It chased me. It jumped on me, bit me in the neck. I had no chance to defend myself other than Machete. So it got to work. There was only one kid. See, I was good this week.
And shout out to your facial expression when he started
that was
talking.
hilarious shit.
Though I did not. When I watched it, I didn't see it until the zoom in, and you looked so terrified. Like,
oh my god!
You like, why am I in the room
Jesus
with this
Christ.
motherfucker? Like that shit was hilarious, man.
That's not the main issue. The main issue is Days Gone has been traded in, y'all. I got rid of that fucking game, and I'm gonna tell you why. Beezy was there, so I'm streaming live, right?
I was watching.
I'm streaming live, and you know I'm doing a mission. And the mission is to clear out the freaker camps where you have to kill all the freakers.
Yeah.
So I'm out there, I'm shooting them up. You know, I ran out of machete, so I'm knifing them up, you know, killing them. And I take out about 3 freakers, and then there's a little crate that has some goods on it. So I'm walking over to the crate to go grab the goods, and all of a sudden, I'm fucking skydiving and falling 4,000 feet from the sky, and I land on the ground, and I fucking die.
Died.
While there's 2 freakers out of nowhere just standing there watching me fucking die.
Right.
And my reaction to that shit was, first of all, what the fuck is this?
You laughed.
I laughed. I didn't know what to do. I was like, what the fuck is this? What the hell is happening?
You did.
So I'm like, how are you walking on the ground? You go to reach for something, and then the next millisecond, you're fucking dropping in like you in Fortnite.
Have you ever played a Bethesda game?
That ain't Bethesda, though. That's what I'm saying. If this was Bethesda, I would be like, okay, this is Bethesda. This ain't Bethesda. This is Sony Interactive Entertainment, who has made God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, great games. And they're doing this shit. So I was like, okay, I was pissed at that point. Fast forward to like not even 5 minutes later. I'm fighting another freaker. I'm meleeing. The motherfucker charges on me. And, you know, when you melee, you can push them off. You can gouge their eyes out. So I'm gouging their eyes out. And all of a sudden, I vanish.
Yep.
And then the fucking freaker vanish.
Oh, you Nightcrawler out here.
Yeah.
He predator you.
He predator me.
much.
But it's like, but the interaction is still happening.
It's
So
not-
it's glitching all over the place. So I'm like, that's it. I'm fucking done. And also I ran out of. What happened? Are we good? And also, yeah.
He said Twitter.
I thought he said Twitter. I'm like, huh?
Nigga, yeah, you weren't there, Ken. And also, I ran out of gas on my bike, so I didn't have a bike, and I couldn't find no gas. So I was running around everywhere. You was right. I give you that. I was pissed off
Give
about
it.
that shit.
Thank you.
I was like, I couldn't find gas for shit. I was running around for 20 minutes trying to find a goddamn gas can because my bike got fucked up. So it was like it got stuck in the water. So I'm mounting frustrations happening in this game in a 30-minute period.
Okay.
Not to mention the first time I played the game when I was first riding the bike, I didn't mention this. The game completely shut down not only the game but my PlayStation. So I combined all that in my head. I'm like, I've only been playing this game for 3 hours.
I was gonna ask you that too. Like, what's that build up?
So I've been playing for 3 hours total gameplay time, and this shit has all happened in 3 hours. I'm fucking done. So I said, I'm going to GameStop right now. I traded that bitch in. I filmed it on Twitter. You can watch it on my Twitter. It's on Twitter. I have my son with me. He can vouch for me because he was there. He saw the whole shit.
He was mad.
He was in the background just as mad as me.
He was mad.
He was hot. And he was like, yo, don't be doing that to my dad. He plays games religiously, and you need to, do your shit right. So I took that shit back.
He did a Twitter video.
I got cash for that shit, and I bought Cuphead. So Cuphead stream's coming tomorrow, y'all. That's what we doing.
See, God don't like ugly. That's what happens when you out here macheting kids.
First of all, Tyler, they shouldn't have put the kids in the goddamn game, and then I went machete them, okay? And second of all, they came after me first. They wanted to smoke, I delivered.
They wanted to smoke, I delivered.
Exactly.
Okay, at first I thought it was just the floor incident, so I'm glad you
it was
elaborated.
Yeah, me too.
on
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
'Cause I'm like, if I traded in a
like, just
game
one-
every
just
time
up
that
and
shit
one.
happened to me,
Right.
I should have.
I got no games.
I will give a game 2 glitches for the game. 4 in 3 hours. And this game was a long ass game apparently. It's inexplicable, especially when the shit that happened on stream happened. Like that makes no sense how that shit happened. I can see if like I vanished from the screen, but I was in the same area. Nigga, I'm skydiving. Like I'm just walking and I'm falling and I die. Like how did that shit happen? Is that a troll? Is that part of Days Gone? Is that some shit that I didn't know about? Cause like
that was you descending into hell for the murder of children.
right. That's what you get for killing kids, nigga. No, but so it made me think. You know what? I should just say this is me thinking that this is gonna be my Last of Us 2 hold off. I'm gonna just be patient and wait. See, I should have just not even touched this game.
Shit.
Cause I wanted this to be my hold off for Last of Us 2, and it's not. So now I gotta just sit here and wait. Cause they ain't saying shit about Last of Us 2. I'm just sitting here like a crackhead waiting for them to say something. Cause I want to play this fucking game. And Days Gone just disappointed me. So yeah, it's gone, y'all. Days Gone is gone. No more. Mr. Machete has been retired. No more Machete. Until I find another game where I can do that shit. So I'm sad because like I wanted to machete some more shit. I was looking forward to that.
That was a quick 2 weeks.
It was quick.
It was.
It's over. I could have got the deluxe version of Mortal Kombat. But I had, I was trying to give Days Gone a chance.
There you go.
Fucked up.
Messed up. What about you, Tyler? I know you've been out of town, but I know your game came out today as we're recording this.
So yes, it is a Rage Miss. Rage 2 came out. No, that's what they call it. I didn't make that up. Okay,
You didn't make that up.
Call it.
Sure. Okay.
Did it fall on a Sunday day?
Oh, she.
So unnecessary. And I have a fucking projectile right now.
Right.
I brought this so that I could.
She was in that thing, tossing it in the studio A.
So you better lay low.
You go hit B trying to hit me. Trust with your love.
Anyway, like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. Y'all gonna see it's gonna be like Blade up in here, man. Like people just gonna pop. It's gonna be over.
Oh,
but
man.
yeah, I only got a chance to play Rage for about an hour today, but it's really, really dope so far. It's been getting mixed reviews, and I can kind of already see what some people are saying. Pretty much everything that I've seen is people saying that, well, the open world isn't as open as I would like it to be, or the quests seem a little kind of like go fetchy, but everybody's been talking about how fun the gameplay is in terms of like the guns and the abilities that you have, and I can already see that. So I know that like id Software was one of the like developers, and they did Doom and like Wolfenstein and all that.
Right.
And so I've seen other people comparing the shooting mechanics to Doom, and I remember you talking about how much you love the shooting mechanics of Doom. So I can say even in the little bit that I played, like I really, really dig the shooting mechanics way more than Rage 1 for sure, but I would say even more than a lot of other games that I played. So like I said, I just really started off. I just got the shatter ability, which you can take. You have to be like close to somebody, but you can like do the shit with your hand, and then they like fly into the wall, and it's dope. So I haven't really gotten a chance to like fully delve into that or experience it.
Does Rage 2 have like a story mode, or is it just like is it like a story?
Yeah, it's like an open world shooter basically.
Okay.
So it's like post-apocalyptic. Basically, humanity got wiped out by a meteor. Is the kind of the story that happened before the first Rage, and then my understanding is that this Rage takes place 5 years after the first one, and you're basically going up against this enemy called the Authority, which they're kind of like these robot human mutant shits, And yeah, so it's like a very like open world shooter, and you have like different like quest lines that you can do and stuff like that.
Oh, so like Borderlands almost, kind of like open world.
Well, I haven't played Borderlands, so it's
okay.
kind of hard for me to make that comparison. But I know that
Okay.
I've seen other people make that comparison, except for I think that Rage is a little bit more story heavy
Okay.
than Borderlands is, from what I know. But yeah, like I said, I just started it. I didn't really like Rage, the first one, that much. It was cool, and I was really just playing it because I was excited about Rage 2. I don't really, especially now that Rage 2 is out, I don't really have any intention of
Playing the
going
first one.
back
Yeah.
to that, right? And
Yeah.
from everything that I've seen, it's not really necessary to finish it. There are some characters that come back in this, and I played enough of Rage to recognize them, so I feel like the first Rage can just be dead to me at this point. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing Rage 2 some more. Like, the gameplay is really fun so far, so I'm going to be doing that over the next couple of days. Probably get a stream in like tomorrow or Thursday. Now that I'm not playing the first Rage, I can kind of put off Throwback Thursday for a while. And then I'm also planning on getting back into Fallout 76 this week and like trying out some of the new features that they added, and Mortal Kombat 11, of course.
Okay. All right. What about you, Eric? What you been playing?
For old school Saturday, I played Pokemon Yellow version because of Detective Pikachu coming out that weekend. I saw Detective Pikachu twice.
Nigga fell asleep in the theater,
I
y'all.
fell asleep, bro.
Movie was trash. No, I'm joking.
It wasn't trash, but it wasn't excellent either.
Wasn't as good as you thought.
No spoilers.
No
no,
spoilers.
no, of course not.
'Cause I'm going to go see it tomorrow.
Word. Speaking of tomorrow, I'm doing a spoiler review with Nerd Motivation on Detective Pikachu tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on his YouTube channel. Link will be, if you're listening, it's too late. But for the Twitch people, I'll tweet out the link when right after the show, so you'll know. But yeah, that's gonna be dope. But yeah, watched it twice. I fell asleep during the whole like second act. It was cold as a bitch in the theater, bro. It's cold as a bitch. But anyway, and like when I was watching it the second time and I actually saw what I missed, I'm like, how did I sleep through this shit? Because it was crazy as fuck. But anyway, Pokemon Yellow version, I beat Brock, which was pretty hard because you start out with Pikachu as your Pokemon versus a rock type, which was difficult as fuck, but I did that shit. And then I quit the game entirely, so you won't be seeing me play that again. And I started Yakuza Kiwami, which is...
Yakuza?
It's Yakuza.
Yakuza.
That's Yakuza is the American way of saying it. I'm sure a weeb would have like yelled at me if I said Yakuza.
Because I never heard.
But yeah,
Yakuza.
it's the same.
I never heard
It's the
Yakuza,
same game.
So I was like, you mean Yakuza? I'm just trying to. Okay.
Yeah, no, that game.
Okay.
We've pleased both camps,
There you
so
go.
thank you
See?
for that. But yeah, I played that game for the first time ever. Like I was telling y'all, I didn't have a PS2, so I missed out on a lot of exclusives around that time, and I liked the shit out of it. It was free on PlayStation for a while, and I had it downloaded. I just had it waiting. I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna play this, and then people wasn't fucking with Tales of Vesperia, and I'm like, cool, time to fuck with Yakuza, and that shit is tight. It's a beat 'em up. You're a gang member. You walk around beating up people. The city is small, so I don't get lost. So I really like that. Real dramatic. It's all Japanese voice language, so nobody's crying about English dubbing and all that shit. So the chat is liking it too. And I'm playing Tales of Vesperia off stream when I get a chance.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Yes, I've been playing pretty much Mortal Kombat 11. If y'all been following my Twitch, pretty much all of my streams within this last week and a half, I finally completed the story mode before all y'all got here. I got here earlier today, and I finished up the final chapter of the story mode. So I finished the story mode, so now I'm just like, at this point, I'm just gonna work on like just bettering my fighting skills. I'm gonna start doing some online matches, playing some different people and everything. Just kind of, sword sharpen sword type of deal with Mortal Kombat. Try to learn a couple of more characters besides Jade, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This Thursday, we're recording this right now. It's Tuesday, but this Thursday, May 16th, they are Division 2 is finally releasing their raid. So I'm pretty much like so maxed out in the game. That's all I've been waiting for is the raid. So like I'm waiting for the raid. It's finally coming, and like I'm like hell. And I think I got a word where they're gonna have a exotic assault rifle because I have all the exotic weapons. I have the handgun. I have Chatterbox. I have Nemesis and Merciless. So I have like all the exotic all the exotic weapons. Where it's light machine gun, sniper, handgun, and submachine gun. So yeah, they gonna have an AR, exotic AR, and that's what I'm excited for because I'm an AR guy. I'm a survivalist, which means my AR perks is like kick ass. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the raid. Eight players, so squad up. If anyone's watching this that's played with me in Division 2, be ready because it's going down for that raid. It looks like it's crazy. Huh?
Watch they push that shit back tomorrow.
Oh, they better not. No, they not.
Raise the push back to June, y'all.
No, it's not pushed back. They got the trailer out and everything. Like
that happened. BZ taking a flight.
Yeah, they would be wrong to not release this raid. So this raid better come out this Thursday.
Y'all talking about seeing a strap? You'll really see like the strap for
yes,
real.
The strap.
They push that.
They better not push that shit back, man. I'm ready for this, man. I'm like I said, I think I played this game so much, I just got so caught up so quick, and like it was at the point where I'm like. It was people hit me up like, "Are you playing Division Day?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I don't got nothing else to do because, I mean, I got the highest gear score, I got all the weapons, I got all my loadouts that I can fight with, play with it, whatever. So like, I'm dope, like I'm just dope as hell. So at this point, I'm just waiting for the raid. So now I'm happy the raid is here. Me and my team, my clan, we still putting in work, we still leveling up, everything. So I'm just ready, man. I'm so excited for this raid. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But segue to the next segment. I know me and Granddad was talking about this earlier. Which y'all check out that Sony Play, the State of Play.
I didn't.
You didn't? Oh yeah, of course you didn't. Of course you did. You check it out?
God damn. No, but
you did not miss.
I watched the Final Fantasy VII trailer. I watched the Monster Hunter trailer on mute, and nothing else to me is worth noting.
Nothing.
So. Sony, what are
nothing.
Y'all doing?
Yes.
What is the point of
this? Is two Sony guys right here, and we're pissed.
This is the second time you've done this State of Play shit. You've shown
and you showed nothing
of value. Like we know Final Fantasy VII's coming out.
That should been in the works for like past 5 years. Yeah,
something exciting and new, and not like some game like it's like they're giving us the shit that they know we ain't gonna fucking play.
Or at least give us some new footage of Last of Us 2 or something. Let us know
to get us excited because like I don't care about Monster Hunter or some DLC expansion.
No.
I don't care about
that Predator Hunter shit.
That Predator fucking trailer was bullshit because it didn't show shit.
Nothing.
It just said, "Oh, we're doing a Predator game."
No type of gameplay or nothing.
Camouflage.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You just didn't see him.
You know, Eric's gonna fuck with you on that.
All right.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's just and then whatever that fucking Roblox looking game shit. Whatever. I don't even know what the fuck was like.
It's like something that could be in the PS free, a PS Plus free
game where you're a fucking badger.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
Yeah.
Like you gotta survive. You can't get. You can't die. Like what the fuck is this shit? Like come on. Like PlayStation. Don't do this shit again until you got something really massive and like really dope to show us. Like honestly, because like you ain't Nintendo. You can't just drop in like Nintendo Direct when they drop their shit. It means something.
Yeah.
Like when y'all doing this shit. Like and I love y'all. I'm telling you this because I love you.
Right.
Don't do this shit again until you got something worthwhile. Like honestly, actually, don't do this shit again until you got something to show with Last of Us 2. Because I don't give a fuck otherwise. Unless they drop another game out of the blue that's gonna be amazing. But that's what I want to hear about next. Last of Us 2 shit, because y'all been playing around ever since the E3. Last year E3,
yeah. When they first
they don't say shit
said nothing about it.
Not a piece.
Had us all going crazy.
So I want to know what's up. Y'all better not be holding out until the next console. I swear y'all better not be.
I'm telling you, that shit that they show, it should have been a 2-minute PlayStation Plus free games of the month
exactly.
video. That's all that should have been. That's all it could have been. It's like them could have been games that could have been free for being a PlayStation Plus member. Like,
because honestly, I could care less about any of them games that they were announcing.
And at this point, I just feel like they just dangling Final Fantasy VII. Like, all right, here we go. Hey, because I remember they showed a teaser for that like 3 or 4 years ago. And then like nothing. It was just silent. And all of a sudden you throw this out here again. All right, here go another little Final Fantasy VII, little dangling.
Like a cat toy.
Yeah, like here you go. And then it's gonna be
the remake,
right with the remake. Y'all want like here you know you gotta be quick enough. You gotta be quicker than that. Yeah. So
push it back.
Yeah, man. So
like Sony just I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to I guess bring awareness to other games that I guess people won't know about or care about. But you gotta like interweave them with some shit that we do care about. You can't just like drop a whole bunch of bullshit and then expect people to be excited about the State of Play stuff because honestly, you're over 2 with these things.
Right, and especially like after we know that like PlayStation 5 is kind of coming, within about a year and a half or so, like soon. Right. So like, give us something to look forward to as still having PlayStation 4. Like, give us some great, besides what Last of Us 2 and for me, Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
They're like the two games where I'm like, oh man, shit, the world is stopping when them games come out. But like, give us some more. Like, what else can we look forward to hold on as if I own the PlayStation 4? Like, I still want to be like, okay, yes, these are some games I still want to look forward to playing on my PS4, even though we know PS5 is probably gonna come next year in the fall. So like, come on, like, Sony, y'all fucking up.
Yeah, and also I don't know why they decided to drop another console, like another model of the console. You saw that shit, the days
The
of
days
play
of-
version.
yeah.
I'm like, nigga, nobody wants another version of a PlayStation. Like 4, like you already got how many iterations of this system?
Wait,
like,
what are the features of this?
Nothing. It's just it just looks different. It's got like the logo and shit on it, and it's like it looks smoother. And I guess it's like a limited edition exclusive.
At least it's got a disc drive, I assume.
Huh?
At least it's got a disc drive.
I mean, yeah. It's the same shit. It's the same console. They don't have nothing different. It just looks different. But I'm saying it's like they could really utilize these state of play things to really showcase some great games that we've been looking forward to.
Yes.
Updates on the games
Yes.
we want to hear.
Yes.
Like, I get it. You want to push these other games that nobody knows about. That's fine. But don't just give us nothing but games that we don't care about. Like, I don't care about Monster Hunter. I didn't care about Monster Hunter World, and I don't care about this expansion pack. I'm not going to play that shit. Final Fantasy, I get the Final Fantasy people are like hyped about it, but even they're probably just over it. It's just, they just drop the fucking game because you've been
Teasing this
prolonging this
shit.
shit for too long. So, Sony, get it together. Come on. Get me
Sounds pretty
upset.
lame.
It is.
It is.
Well,
It is. Yeah, it is. It sounds lame. It sounds lame as hell.
Honest.
It sounds lame as hell.
know.
That shit was right. She's
know.
honest too. She
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
She was honest about when they had the Xbox digital thing.
Oh,
yeah, she was honest. She
Yeah,
was.
see,
Yeah.
PlayStation fuck up too. You know, that's what up.
What was you about to say?
I'm a little bit excited for Final Fantasy VII. I'm not like jumping out the window with it. My two biggest gripes about it are the combat looking like Final Fantasy 15, which I like 15, but the combat is like, it's real-time combat,
Which is better.
It's not turn based.
but it's real loosey-goosey.
It better not be no damn
It's not-
turn based.
No, it's not turn-based.
Oh.
In Final Fantasy's combat,
Man, that
of
shit
course,
better
was
not be
originally
turn-based.
It should have been
Boy.
turn-based, bro.
Yeah, I think
I'm-
they should.
I'm-
that's
I'm-
what
Final
I was
Fantasy
thinking.
7
If
should have
that- if-
stuck with the
That's what I was
turn-based.
thinking. They should just kept
If
it
that
turn based.
if that
Or-
game, no, do not make that shit turn based.
If
I'm
Final
making
Fantasy
motherfuckers grab
7's
switches.
If Final Fantasy 7's fighting is just like Final Fantasy 15's, I'm going to be a little upset because the dodging and it just wasn't intuitive, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And people were complaining about Barrett's voice. I don't feel anything about that, but that was people's big complaint about it, whatever. Also, like somebody in the chat mentioned, it's also going to be an episodic game. So,
Wait, what?
yeah. So it's going to come out in chapters like the Walking Dead video games.
So it's not gonna be the full game.
No.
Wow.
Wow, that's interesting.
Now, I'm wondering, like,
Really?
what if
Why, though?
episodes get delayed? Like, that would
That's
be
what I'm
fucked
saying.
up.
Why, after all this time that they spent making this game, why
Yeah.
would they make it episodic?
Right. This was a 3-disc game when it came out on PlayStation 1. Like, why would you
All
make
you
it?
doing is porting
Yeah.
shit and making it look better. Like, unless
Yeah.
they're like, I don't get why you get now. How many episodes? is
It
that
looks
gonna be?
beautiful, though. I don't know.
I mean, it does look beautiful.
Yeah.
But long as it ain't turn-based
I'ma get
style
that
fighting,
shit either way.
I'm like,
We got
no.
76 episodes.
I know, right?
They're gonna
That's what I'm
stretch out-
saying.
they're gonna stretch out 30 minutes apiece.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Well, I don't know. Well, y'all see Delta Airlines trying to pull some whole shit going on here. Trying to not make they employees unionize and just tell them, hey, just go spend some money on some video games.
It's some
Union.
super hoe shit.
It's some
Union.
super hoe shit,
That
ain't it?
PlayStation 4 is on sale.
It's sale,
That's what
like-
you need to do.
That's
So they,
right.
basically- they have these like signs up, and they were also like posted on the internet where it's like, well, you could join a union, but also, that costs $700, and you could get that brand new gaming system, and you could like spend that amount of money on that, and that would be more fun. Like that's like really like high key
I
offensive.
know.
That's like if a like. Imagine like a woman's like, okay, I'm about to go to this, march about feminism. I'm gonna buy this stuff and these signs, and somebody's like, what if you bought an apron instead? Like,
Right.
what if
Stay
you
in the
spent that money on
kitchen.
an apron?
You could do that and stay in the kitchen.
Right. Get that apron real quick. You're like, oh, come on now. Like, and honestly, like that, people take this union stuff seriously. And the fact that
Yeah.
you're saying you're equating it to a video game.
Right.
It's like super offensive. And these are people who probably don't give a shit about video games. I want my
Right.
fucking union. I want my rights as a worker. And you telling me go play a game.
I want to be protected.
Yeah, I want to be prected in my job. And you saying, nah, don't worry about that. Just go ahead and turn on the Xbox. You be good.
Also, they
Like,
travel all the time. So imagine like unplugging your shit all day. Like, well, this is better than the union now. This is better than my
Well, this
rights.
Halo.
Right.
Master Chief knows about me. Like, come on now.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I don't know what the hell Delta's doing. Like, honestly. And, I mean, apparently, whoever made that, maybe they're a big gamer, whoever came up with that statement. They're like, yo, I didn't get to be on the union, but I got me a PlayStation, and that helped me out. So let me see if that'll help y'all out. Like, no.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what Delta was thinking on that shit, man. Like, you would think a company like that,
big, right?
yeah, that big would like have a little
They
bit
should
more.
already have a union in place for a company that big anyway. Like the fact that you're, or they should even like treat their employees, because Delta makes money hand over fist. Like,
Yes.
Like they should be able to treat their employees more than good. So,
Yeah.
the fact that they're saying, nah, you don't need a union, just go ahead and get a game console.
Get a gaming
They said
system.
also go buy some tickets to a game.
A baseball game or something like that, and some beer and all that stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Nigga,
I'm like, man, these
be like
motherfuckers-
taking us on trips to baseball games. and
right.
shit for
That should
free.
be free. Yeah, that should be free. Front row, damn near.
Like,
shit. Oh, we too loud, Kevin? Oh, you was. Oh, okay.
Arm low.
I'm about to say, damn, my bad.
That's the first. Is that
Yeah,
possible?
no, right?
That's offensive to me. Like, come on now.
So I guess keeping up the streak of negative in the video game world. I know we've been keeping up every week. This week, now not only you got pedophiles and stuff in the gaming world, but now you got white supremacists looking for young kids for members to join they organization. Man, it's like, what? Remember what I said the previous week and the week before that was like the video game world was supposed to be a safe haven. But then you made a good point. What you saying is like it's just the world. It's like what you said. Like what you said.
Yeah,
last
when
week?
you have that anonymity, you're able to be however shitty you want to
You
be
would be-
without any type of repercussion. All I said was it's a reflection.
It's
of
a
the
reflection
world.
of the world. That's what it was. Yeah,
the
it was a
quote.
reflection of yeah.
But yeah, people are just shitty, and when you have privacy and shitty people, they just gonna be shitty in private. But now, there's recordings of things, and now things are less private again. So
basically, just for details, there was a woman who used to be in a white nationalist organization that came out with this video, and she was talking about how there was a specific recruiting thing in place where they were doing this on purpose, going into different, video games, say like, first-person shooters, Fortnite, stuff like that, and kind of just gradually nudging people that they were playing with to like, hey, did you think about being a white supremacist today? Or they weren't saying that exactly, obviously.
Right, but
just like kind of, dropping in those little like, messages and like pushing people, and it was like I said, on purpose. And especially because we've been talking about different stuff like misogyny in the gaming industry and like racism, and I know pretty much everybody that I know that's a black gamer has experienced some kind of racist shit before, like being a gamer online. And so I mean, when you think about it kind of being an environment where you can see why some people might want to say, well, hey, you just called that person the N-word. Would you like to do that for real?
Right.
Right. And it's
they
kinda
kids
fucked
too.
up.
And
and they're impressionable.
Yeah. Man, that shit is crazy. And I wonder like which systems they hear that most on. Like, is it like no, I'm dead set. No.
Matter,
I'm just curious because I remember Ken. No, the reason why I brought that because I remember Ken said his son, like when he got an Xbox or something, or TJ, it was TJ. TJ said he hear a lot of like whenever he plays. TJ got both systems, so he said whenever he's playing on his Xbox, he get a lot of racist like comments. But when he's playing on Sony, like, so I wonder is that like still is it like evened out or like do people get that from both sides still? Because just based off people I know, whenever they play on their PlayStations, they never get it, but when they on their Xbox, they hear all types of crap from kids and men. So that's why I was just curious. I wasn't like saying like one is better or worse than the other. I was just curious like which systems they have the worst on. So
yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty ubiquitous. I don't know if there's really a way to
it's like
pinpoint like which one is which one it happens more frequently, but I feel like it's just across the board, unfortunately.
And the fact that is even a thing is crazy. It's like you got people who are basically recruiting young kids to be this way, and they're just trying to play a video game.
Yeah,
That's
young
all they
kids
do.
and
Like, I'm trying to play this
teenagers.
video game, and I'm gonna have to hear you in my ear talking about like,
Right.
join our organization. Like, they like, come on now. It's like.
Well, she like specifically mentioned how, and it makes sense how a lot of times like young kids and like teenagers that are playing games online are kind of looking for that sense of community or looking for friends, or maybe that's the way that they interact with their friends.
because they don't. Yeah, because she said they don't communicate this. Well, they don't make friends the same way like we did growing up.
Right,
Like,
so they're looking for those people that
Yeah.
are vulnerable, like the ones who maybe they live in the middle of nowhere, or maybe they're socially awkward, so they don't have a lot of friends in
Right.
real life. And I feel like those are the people that would be super susceptible to something like
right,
that.
because
So,
they
I
look
mean,
for
it's
friends. They look for friends
right,
on the video game
so
world.
it makes sense as a strategy, but it's fucked up that it makes sense as a strategy.
Right.
And like that's like why they're using it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But you know, this is I know it's tough for kids, and it's definitely tougher for parents because it's like how you really monitor that. Because it's like you said, you look at that as like an innocent device. Hey, let my kid play Smash Brothers, let him play this Mario, or like whatever, and it's just like you got to worry about stuff like that. It's just like another layer that you have to worry about, man. So I really feel for parents who has their kids in playing video games and stuff like that, man, because it's so hard to monitor that. You just can't.
Right, and like you said at the beginning of like this segment, like when you kind of bring it back to some of the other issues that we've been talking about recently as it relates to like pedophilia and like all this other stuff, it really does come down to like fucked up people or like evil people using this, like the specific aspects of the gaming industry and gaming online to like influence these young people, like these kids and these teenagers. And it's fucked up. It's one of those things where, you know, back in the day you would always hear stuff about, you know, oh well, a van where it says like free candy or something, and somebody kidnapping your kids this way. But now, you know, modern problems require modern solutions, and now people that are trying to do fuck shit or like do evil shit as it relates to kids are using this medium, and it's just like, it's crazy.
I was trying to look for an example of a strategy that was used, and I'm seeing on the New York Times, they say, in posts in the gaming section of the explicitly white nationalist message board Stormfront, participants debate among themselves about which mainstream game releases are the most amenable to white power ideology. They exchange links to servers on free chat platforms like Discord for whites only, and to groups dedicated to white nationalism on Steam and online gaming store. In the wake of scathing news coverage, Steam and Discord have made efforts to try to get rid of this content.
Wow.
Damn. Yo, that's crazy, yo. People nuts, man. People are nuts. Just watch your kids, man.
Yeah. Teach them right.
Yeah, teach them right. Just watch your kids.
Nothing past the PlayStation 1. Fuck that. PlayStation 1 and down. Online, you don't know. No.
PS2 got a 56K modem in there.
Yeah.
Can't use that.
What you say? Play that
Crash Bandicoot real quick. You straight.
That Spyro the Dragon. You know, he good. He good with that, man. That's crazy. Man. So next topic, I think the homie Eric V is pretty much an expert on this one. ProJared, I think I'm saying his name right.
Yeah, ProJared.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can call myself an expert. I mean, shit. I'm one of the few people that I know of who has actually subscribed to him. I'm still subscribed to him, actually. And sorry, did I say the wrong thing? I saw your head drop, but you were just reading the chat.
Yeah, she was looking at you. Yeah.
You know I'll be watching.
I know,
you.
right? Like,
you know I'll be watching.
No.
God damn it.
Starbucks.
Anyway. Yeah. So Jared posted something on Twitter saying that he and his wife were going to get divorced. His wife is also very popular as well as a cosplayer. And he immediately blocks her after he posted this message. And then she just gets on Twitter and she just starts going off. I saw ProJared trending when I happened to wake up one morning. And then I'm like, oh, shit, is he dead? Because, you know, that's what you think naturally. And then I just see her tweet, which says, I recently learned that my husband, ProJared, has been fucking Holly Conrad behind my back for months. I have no idea what announcement he just made because he blocked me. So she just goes in on all the details. And if y'all don't know who ProJared is, he used to have over 1 million subs. As of today, he's down to about 800,000. He might be more down. But I saw a tweet that said, ProJared, I don't feel so good. And it was the gold YouTube plaque for 1 million subs disintegrating.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know people will get creative, man.
Oh yeah.
You know they are.
Oh yeah, I've seen so many memes. But also to make the shit a little bit thicker, he used to have a Tumblr account called Sin Jared, I believe it was. And his wife knew about it, and it was framed as a body positivity safe haven, I guess. And he would get entries from whoever wanted to send him nudes, including teenagers. He would interact with these teenagers. They would say, I'm 16 years old. Please don't like share this or anything. And they would like just say, I'm 16. And and there's plenty of pictures of him out there as well with his dick in his hand, with his face in the photograph. So the proof is hard, no pun intended.
You did that.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Yes,
I promise.
That fool was getting his R.
Did I miss
Kelly
any
on?
details?
Well, basically, some other details in there is that she said that she basically like gave him the opportunity to make the statement that he wanted to make, and when she saw it, she was like absolutely dumbfounded, like what the fuck, because he made it sound like it was a mutual thing and not like he had been fucking around on her for months. And also, what's even more like kind of insidious about it is that like she was getting kind of suspicious. And he was like gaslighting her and making her feel bad, like, oh, you don't trust me, like, you know, you're a bad person because you don't trust my loyalty and like all this other shit. So like that dude is a fucking skis ball.
Yeah, and also the woman that he cheated on his wife with was his homie's wife.
Oh
as
wow!
well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I forgot about
Damn.
They
that.
were like all friends.
And all these, yeah, go on.
That's
yeah,
some
like the
R. Kelly shit down low creeping.
The ProJared's wife was talking about how their house flooded like at some point last year or the year before, and they went and stayed with them. So like that's how close they all were. So it was some super fuck shit.
Mm-hmm. They homies.
Like his name is Pro Fuck Shit.
Because he's
Not
fuck
pro
shit.
Jared, but pro fuck shit.
Yeah, man. So it was, and if you watch his YouTube videos, he seems like the nicest guy, and of course, that's what's inviting to these young
Right.
viewers.
Right,
like
right.
he just, he just comes off as, hey, he's a super nice guy. He would never, but as we could see, he would and did.
Yeah, because when I looked, I was like, he seems like just a regular.
Yeah.
Like just a regular old,
Yeah.
just
He's
YouTuber.
really
yeah.
fucking unattractive. Like, homie, you cheating on your wife looking like that? Like, that's what we're doing? Is that what's going on in the
You
streets?
got them subs though. You know, you got that. You know,
Boy.
you feel like he's some kind of way.
Tyler did the classic black woman finger. She did this. When,
What happened?
when you do that shit,
Snatch that
when
shit.
you do that shit with the hand, boy,
was
like,
grabbing his big ass nose.
it's
You ain't even that good
hey, it's a rap.
your other
Whenever you
ass
see a black
cheating
woman
on
do
your-
that, I knew Tyler, it was a rap for you, bro, when she did that. Like,
I legit think that's part of the reason because he looks the way he looks. I don't want to
right,
commit
right.
lookism
I got you. Yeah, right.
because he looks the way
Oh,
he
I
looks.
forgot about that.
Commit
Drop the
lookism.
word, y'all.
That would that would empower him to be like, oh, I've never got this type of attention before. You know, I'm famous now, I'm rich now, and all these women want to see my dick, I guess, and that's just how it. Oh, that's just what happened. It's crazy.
Oh my God, that's
Chris Rock said we're as faithful as our options. I don't know if I believe that or not, but he said it.
Yeah, that's pro fuck boy.
Yeah,
That's-
Pro Fuck Shit. Yeah, but
yeah,
like
Pro
we said,
Fuck
he's
Shit,
lost
that's-
like 200,000 subscribers.
was that like in
and
a
people
day?
are dragging him
Like
online.
three
Okay,
days.
wow. So you think it's gonna keep? It's gonna continue to
For sure.
drop?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh no, it's like you're done now.
Yeah.
Tell the man's not hot.
To-
Like,
man, not hot. You're done now.
You're
You
done
still, you're done now. That man's not hot. Okay, so what? Oh, I thought you found something. You found something,
No,
or you
I
got the
didn't.
hiccups?
No, I didn't have the
Oh,
hiccups. I just looked up the counter. It says he's down to 238,000.
Wow.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
that can't
You
be
lying.
right.
Go to his channel.
I don't believe
Go to
that.
his page.
That's why I guessed. That's
No
why I
way.
guessed.
Hell no.
So,
That motherfucker is going like.
He lost
it all.
no. He's down to 818,000.
Okay,
Okay.
so they probably are counting how
I think
much
that's
he
his.
lost.
I think that's his second
He
account or
lost,
something
yeah.
like that.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay,
I was like, God damn. Audible gasp, but my bad.
All right,
Wake
so
up to that number, you
oh
Yeah.
man, you know
you
you're
done.
done,
You
buddy.
done.
You're
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 like,
done.
fuck.
You're just shut down your channel, bro. Just
Go
shut
ahead,
it down.
Go into hiding.
Just shut it down.
Yeah, but his career is over. Like it's done.
It's done.
Oh, and also, I mean, how you bounce back from that shit?
Yeah.
Cheating on your wife, maybe. Tiger Woods did it, but
That's
but
Tiger Woods,
but
though.
it's
He
Tiger
fell off
Woods.
for a while too, though.
He
Look
did.
at
He
him.
fell off
He
for a
just
while.
got back on.
Jared
He-
is
he
never
was
coming
injured,
back.
though.
Jared is Jared of Subway now because of the child shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, once you
you're right,
throw in the
you're
child,
right.
like
yeah.
we wouldn't. I don't think we'd be talking about this if it was just his wife. It's like the child shit. That's just like
Yeah, the teenagers and everything. Yeah.
yeah, bruh.
He R. Kelly in
Still
it.
be
He R.
hearing
Kelly.
about it only because it was just such a public scandal, you know.
Yeah,
and
we'd
like
hear
the
about
people
it.
involved are all like the Ross dude who was married to the chick he was cheating with. I can't remember what.
Game Grumps.
Yeah, thank you. Like all the people involved are like all kind of big players in this same like sphere. So I think it still would have been news.
It would be news, but I wouldn't give a shit. So that's why I say like we.
Oh, so you condone the motherfuckers cheating on their wives? Cancel Eric. Don't y'all be like hashtag cancel Eric?
It's not my business. That's their marriage. Like, dude cheated. Like, yeah, that's fucked up of you, but who am I to be wagging my finger at your shit? Like, that's yes, it is fucked up. It is. I agree, but I'm just like, it's sure as shit.
Tyler like Eric gonna cheat on his wife. Watch.
Nah.
So
don't
B,
marry
If I do,
Eric,
it's my shit.
I know, right? Damn.
one day I'm just letting you know right now that one day when you get engaged, I'm gonna send this episode to whoever the fuck that is, and like,
The ultimate sound clip. And if I do, it's not.
And I do. It's
I didn't kill him, but if I did his, I'd kill him.
Right.
Got him double down.
Should not.
No,
You
I'm,
should
I'm
not.
like honestly, like no, I really.
All right. So
I still with like I still don't give a shit. But also his friend tried to like step in for him and say, hey, you shouldn't be putting this on social media. And she's like, fuck you.
With the Pokemon people, it was like, hey, stop talking about my friend, and then the friend. Was
Oh yeah,
Right.
I hope that's not true, cause
the black thing is even more.
damn, that's another one.
damn. Hey Kevin, get your stopwatch ready because we're getting ready to do guess my game. Good segue. Good segue
Yeah.
into it. Bam.
Oh, my
Guess
God.
my game. Get that clock ready, man, because this week it's Tyler's turn.
yeah, man.
Chat's closed.
Yes,
I
close the
guess I can
chat.
keep mine open.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can keep yours open, but yeah, everybody chat closed, including you, Kev. Oh, you don't guess anyway, Kevin. So you're gonna. Are you ready?
I'm so distracted.
Timer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna
you
say
got-
timer.
okay,
Hit
okay,
the
yeah.
timer.
Starts the timer
Yeah, he
after
said time
I
after you
say-
ready to
okay.
go. Okay.
So this game includes a mini game that's similar to Tetris, but it features well-known characters with special moves.
Puzzle Combat.
Street Fighter puzzle.
Hmm?
Something.
Puzzle Combat.
Street.
What's it in? What game is it in?
Mortal Kombat. Deception.
All right.
Oh!
I thought if anybody got it, so don't be granted. I
ain't
thought
the
if
only
anybody
one,
got
no.
it, I served that up to you.
No, I love that
Oh.
game. I love that shit.
I used
I
to
play
love
that
Puzzle
shit so
Combat.
much.
Got the
I
subtitle.
wish
How
I
long
could bring
was
that
that?
shit back.
How long was that? Was that quicker than Eric? Yeah, nigga.
Hey.
No.
Yeah.
No, Eric was quicker. Eric.
Oh,
Eric.
damn.
Oh, he said Eric's fine.
It's all good.
Damn.
It's all good. All right.
Hey, you still got it.
Let her run it
Just
back.
take your win. You don't got to try to blow out my candles.
You want her to redeem herself? You want to? Did we let?
Let her run it. Let her run
You want
again.
to? You got another game?
I would have to think about it for a while.
Okay, go to questions and comments then. That's what I'm about to say. I'm about like we'll be right back after these messages. But yeah, go to
After
questions and
these
comments.
messages.
I mean questions. I'm sorry.
All right. First question comes from Jay Denham.
First of all, too, thanks you guys for always sending your questions in into the Discord, to keeping the Discord community active and live and crazy. We got like tons of questions in there, and Eric do a good job of picking them out. So thank you guys.
Thanks, B. Jay Denham's question is, what are some of your favorite locations and levels in gaming?
Favorite locations,
And levels.
levels in gaming.
Chemical Zone level in Sonic 2.
Ooh.
It's one of
Why?
my favorite levels.
Because you can drown in that shit. Oh,
Did-
morbid ass. That's the
No,
first
I
level
just
you can
think
drown
The
in.
music was dope.
Yeah.
The music was dope, and I'll turn on that shit and fucking like twerk and vibe in my car and all that shit. Like,
No, that song is
Yo, that
lit.
song is
Like
fire.
that
That song
stage
is
is
lit as fuck.
dope.
Shit is fire.
also, it's just a fun level. But I would say, in terms of locations, I'll say like Vice City is one that pops into my mind like right away that I really enjoyed. Vice City, and then also the like Fallout New Vegas, which is, I mean, that's my favorite game ever. So I'm probably a little bit more biased towards it because of the game than the location. But I really like what they did with the Las Vegas Strip in that game and stuff like that.
Mine's off the top of my head I can think of is the Metalhead board in Mega Man 2. That's a dope one. That's definitely a dope level.
Why?
And fighting him, well, for one, the music, and then fighting him is like nuts. But you know the reward is great once you beat him, because when you have those medals, when you're throwing those damn metal slices all over the place, you know it's a wrap. But fighting him is nuts because he's jumping up and down, he's throwing a whole bunch of medals at you. You got to keep dodging and jumping. So yeah, like I think that's like so fun. And then the music just gets so so like yeah, that's the first one that popped in my head when I read that question earlier.
Yeah.
Is that one?
All of mine are pretty much based around music, so it's funny that y'all say that. My first one that popped up was Neon Knight Riders from Turtles in Time. The next one popped up was Mission 4 from Super Double Dragon, the truck joint. Oh, fuck, what else? Like, the water stage in the first Donkey Kong Country, that soundtrack. So, like, soothing, like, it's nice.
Yeah, I have to say, going back to Sonic, I like the bonus stage music. That's my shit.
Which Sonic?
That dun, 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 dun. You know that shit?
When you're like Sonic 2, when
Sonic
you're
2.
running.
Yeah, when you're running for the range,
you're
you gotta
racing
jump.
tails.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that shit.
Dun, dun, dun,
Also,
dun, dun.
the first level on Altered Beast. Yo, that's my shit. Like that's I don't know. For some reason, that's like my favorite level. You know, because it's like it just sets the tone of the game. Rainbow Road for Mario Kart 64. Like
I was gonna say
my
that
shit.
actually. I thought about it.
Mario
a
Kart
couple
64
seconds ago.
Rainbow Road. That's my shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything else because it's all based off music. Like everybody's saying, it's just about that vibe and the music that it gives off.
Going away from music, that first stage in Uncharted 4 where you're in the Jeep and you get like, this is my first time really playing on the PlayStation Pro, and I'm just like looking at all the mud and all the detail and then all the shit in the distance. I'm like, man, this shit is beautiful.
Yeah.
So as far as looks wise, that was really cool for me to see.
And that makes me think about, I think it's God of War 3 when you fight Poseidon. That battle, that whole just
that whole
scene
that shit was
fighting,
crazy.
and when he's like
That
huge
shit
and
was
that
crazy.
shit was fucking dope.
Yeah, that shit was
So I
crazy.
think that too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm also give a shout out to my hometown because in Detroit Become Human, like I never actually finished the game, but just the way that they rendered like the Renaissance Center and the Ambassador Bridge and that shit, and kind of had that whole like futuristic shit going on. I don't know. I just thought that was really dope, and it meant a lot to me to see my city, represented that way.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Next question.
Next question comes from Bell E. Ocean.
Oh, what up, Bill? That's my Division 2 ride or die right there. All right.
Based on Willie and Beezy's response to this game, I don't know how y'all gonna have a response to this question, but it says, for those who have played Final Fantasy VII, many people recognize Final Fantasy VII as one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. Do you think with this remake, people will recognize how flawed this game is in terms of story in the Final Fantasy series?
Let's see. Only other Final Fantasy I played was 6 and 8.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't like played all like 1, 2. I haven't played all the other ones. I just played 6, 7, which I was anticipating, and then 8.
So you finished 7?
Yeah.
Do you feel like the story was flawed at the time?
At the time, and you know what, they made it up because if you ever seen this movie, it came out some years ago called Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
Right.
Like I feel like they kind of cleaned it up with that movie.
Okay.
So everything kind of came together with that movie after, especially if you play the game. If you play Final Fantasy VII and you watch the movie, you'd be like, oh shit, like cool. But if you never played the game, you watch the movie and just be like, oh okay. But I feel like that movie, that CGI movie, which was dope as hell. I got that on Blu-ray. It brought everything together. So yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh. Well, I watched more Final Fantasy VII than I played it because I watched one of my cousins play it because I wasn't really big into Final Fantasy VII, but I kind of helped play some of it. But so I have seen the whole game play through. And I guess I was little. I was like a lot little, so I didn't really pay attention to the story and as far as like flawed. But honestly, I could really I respect it for what it is, but honestly, I could care less if if it's flawed or not because I don't think I'm gonna go back to playing the remake anyway because it really didn't, But I know people, I do recognize it as that game as one of those defining games in the genre. So I just hope that if there were flaws in the original, like this remake cleans those up, like B was saying, it just cleans it up and it makes it just fill in those plot holes and those gaps and it just kind of, makes everything make a little bit more sense with this remake so it can kind of have another lifespan, after this.
Yeah, I hesitate to say if it's flawed or not right now because I can't really remember it that well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if it is flawed, people are definitely going to know. Those people with nostalgia goggles on aren't going to care.
Yeah.
And they will probably ignore what those flaws may be, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything?
I actually never played Final Fantasy. That was one of when we had that question a while back about what, like really big games.
Yeah, that's right. I remember.
Are you interested in what you saw from Final Fantasy VII, the remake? Did you see it?
No.
Because it was State of Play.
We already, established that I didn't watch that shit. And it sounds like it's a good thing that I didn't because it sounds like even people that would have been excited about it were disappointed. So I'm glad I didn't waste my time.
I got you. Well, I saw the video on Twitter as I was scrolling down. I'm like, oh shit. Next question, OG Raish. Do you think another gaming crash like the one in the 80s is possible today? If so, what would it take to kill the mammoth industry that is gaming in 2019?
I don't think so.
No.
It's just so ingrained in our society at this point, especially when you look at, as we've talked about all the different ways that people game, not just on consoles, but mobile gaming and shit like that. Like I think it's here to stay.
I agree. It's definitely here to stay with all these new consoles, and even just in the PC world alone, it's not going anywhere. Like I don't think we're gonna have a gaming crash like that. And I don't even remember one happening in the 80s, maybe, because that's when I first started playing games. So to me, it was like a phenomenon for me. So I didn't think we had a gaming crash in the 80s. So I don't know.
That's when the NES saved the game, literally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And that's when I got started. So maybe that's why I'm like, holy shit. Had my little glove and shit, my little Nintendo power glove.
Yeah,
Yep.
power
It's
glove.
had a power glove. Yeah, man, that's childhood right there. So yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere though. We're not gonna have a gaming crash like that.
Nah, gaming is here to stay. It's too big. It's too much money into it.
Yep.
Not only just in general consumer base, but we got esports now. We got all these movies being made based off games and stuff like that. Like the industry is just way too big for it to completely crash. And the fan base now came out a lot more recently in recent years, because now it's not as frowned upon or looked down upon to be a gamer as it used to be probably 10, 15 years ago. So, yeah, gaming is here to stay. Gaming is going to be around for a very, 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 very long time.
Yeah, and the crash happened because a bunch of shitty games were being made.
Right.
And I think with indie developers having access to make games of their own, that's damn near an impossibility now, to be outnumbered by shitty games and just crash the whole shit. All right, so our next question comes from Leo. Leo is the one who asked the long question last week. He asked a long question this week, but I'm going to condense this bitch again. First off, he says, thanks for answering the question last week. He said, Beezy and Granddad, I wouldn't want to play a game that glorified killing or injuring real people. But he's interested in whether an interactive experience can pull off a historical event with sensitivity. His current question is, have you ever played a game where you felt bad or guilty with the actions you take, even if it's supposed to be make-believe? What level of accountability should developers have in the worldview they present? Or are all games supposed to be fun and taken at face value? I didn't shorten the question. I couldn't find a way how to do it.
I be feeling bad. Like sometimes I play, like Fallout New Vegas and like Fallout 3 and games like that. I play them a bunch of times and I'll be like, all right, this time I'm going to be evil. This time I'm going to, side with the Legion. And then I start doing evil shit and I'm like, oh, I feel bad. And then I go back to being good or like chaotic neutral.
Y'all were thugs a couple weeks ago.
No, I'm a thug now, like to this day. To this day. But, I'd feel bad about being mean to people.
She's a compassionate thug.
Right.
See? She's a thug with feelings. You wouldn't know nothing about that. But going back to that, only game where I felt bad about like a decision I made, I would have to say, is probably when I played The Walking Dead, because it's such a decision-based game. You had to make those like key decisions that really shifted the course of a game. And I really don't play games like that much, but that was one that really, really I was into. So I think that's the only one. But other than that, I take games for face value, and I just play them, have fun. I usually do the fucked up shit in the games. You already know, Machete.
We do know.
Yes. So, but sometimes, depending on the game, there are times where if I get ingrained in the story and the characters and I have to make a crazy decision, yeah, I'll feel bad, but not for long.
Shit, me, I don't. I just take it as face value, because there's been plenty of times, especially Resident Evil, the first one, where you gotta to choose to let Barry live or not, and I just let him die.
Man, fuck Barry.
Yeah, I let him die.
I don't
let him die.
Fuck Barry.
I let him die. I don't feel bad about the decisions I make in games. You kidding me? Like, especially in Fallout 4, I was the asshole in Fallout. I killed the entire, I think I said this before. I killed the entire the railroad crew. Oh, I murked all them. I sided with the bad people, and I was going in murking everybody. I was like, oh yeah. I was going in with my power armor. Go, stepping in like I'm Terminator. Just murking everything. Like, you know how you go in the police station and just murked everything? Oh, that's how I was. So I don't feel bad or nothing. I take this game as freaking face value. If it's in the game, it's meant to happen. So I put it in I put it in the game, and I like being a bad person. Actually, I like making the bad decisions. I like being an asshole. When if I had to choose to do stuff, I'm gonna pick the bad person. I'm gonna be the
You be
asshole.
doing like the mean dialogue options too.
Yes, mean dialogue options on the Fallout. Yes, I'm picking all the horrible dialogue so I can start a fight with you, and then I kill you and take your stuff, and I'm keeping it moving.
Beezy trying
So,
to play
like,
slavery the game.
Man, like man,
I wanna
I'm
be
telling you,
bad.
I want to be horrible. I want to be horrible. I think when you was playing Red Dead Redemption, I was like, man. Like I think I saw you play. I was like, man, I want to go in that clan and just kill it, murk everybody.
That's
like
what I did.
that's what I want to
On
do.
site. It was
I
on
want to
site.
go in there and just murk everybody. I want to go in there with a shotgun and murk
Yeah,
everyone.
Red Dead, I made all bad decisions. Like,
Yeah,
that's all I did.
I'm
It was
making
fun.
all
I'm a
bad
cowboy.
decisions.
I'm gonna go ahead and be a badass cowboy. So
I
want to
fight and kill as much as possible. And you know what? If the game want to rate me on the assholisms, if that's a word, damn it, I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be that. Okay, so I don't care. It's face value.
I
Face
should
value
have
for
went
me.
before you.
Yeah. Face value for me. Face value for me.
So it's funny because Fallout 4 is also the game that I thought about when I read this question, and spoilers, it makes you make a decision. And all the people you kind of see their points, but it's like you got to fuck one of them up. And I fucked up the railroad too. The next time I played it, I fucked up the
That was
Institute.
so much fun going in there, just murking them all up.
Beezy enjoyed it. I was
It
like,
was.
he was all yelling around his
He did. He said, sir, man, please. I was in there with my power armor, man.
Oh man, Mercy killing him.
You
I was like, I gotta finish the game. Like I gotta get this achievement. So
forgive me.
you know how this works. You know, but
But I literally didn't finish Fallout 4 because like I couldn't pick a side. Like I kept doing like side quests and like building settlements and shit like that. Like I played it for a while. I put a whole bunch of time into it, but I never went all the way through with the ending because I couldn't pick a side.
I was that asshole, spoiler alert, on Fallout 4, where I helped build settlements. I joined the Brotherhood, and I murked. I went back and killed all the settlements.
You killed your settlements. That's
I killed the settlements. I killed the settlements, and I killed my son.
The guy that ended up being old.
Y'all can't
I killed
talk
him.
shit about me. This nigga killed his own
No,
son.
no,
in the
but
game.
no. She know what I'm talking about. He was old. He was an old man at that point.
What? No,
Yeah, he was old.
That's
He wasn't-
not why.
No,
It's
he
not
was.
that
He wasn't the
bad.
kid. Yeah, he wasn't the kid.
grown.
Yeah, he was grown. He was old.
He was my elderly child.
Yeah, he
You
was
get
my
it?
yeah, he was my elderly child.
I have been
He had
exalted from all
he
my
had these
sins.
little,
Yeah,
he had
yeah,
these
you
fake,
good now.
he had these fake little humanoids and stuff in the basement. Man, I went, I murked all them. I took their laser guns and everything. Tyler know what I'm talking about. Tyler know what I'm talking about.
Robbed him.
Yeah.
Robbed him.
This is the Twitter clip this week.
Wow.
Look, and then I joined the Brotherhood because they had all the best weapons. They had all the best power armor. I'm like, I'm joining y'all. Let's roll out. Well, I need you to do this. You know what I'm talking about, Tyler. I need you to go down there and do this. All right, bet. No, because she know what I'm talking about. Like she's
He's trying to get tired. He's trying to get
no.
tired. Yup.
She's familiar.
I hope you made the big eyes.
Describe it.
Yes, she knows what I'm describing because
I have a general idea.
yeah.
I wasn't involved.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't there. when
Yeah,
that shit happened.
I built the settlements up and I murk them all. If the Brotherhood told me to go do
They
it,
trusted you.
yeah, well,
Wow.
I mean, hey,
I hope you made the big eyes, Tyler, so I can recreate that.
well,
meme.
you know what? Hey, look, that's how it is. That's why I take this game as face value. They trust me. Yes, they did. I'm so sorry, settlements. But guess what? I had to go murk them. The game give you that. The game give you that option. If the game didn't give me the option, I would be the nice guy. But you know what? I wanted to be the bad guy. And I just take this game as face
We
value.
got
I'm
Beasley
sorry.
killing people that trust him. We got Eric cheating
Hey.
on his wife. Like I don't know, like where
She's
the
like,
moral
what podcast
compass.
did I sign up
Right,
on?
the
Look.
moral compass just went all
And look,
awry today.
you guys can trust me, okay? But when it comes
Hell
to
no.
but when it comes to Fallout,
Railroad
though,
trusted your ass.
when
too.
it comes
Y'all,
to
if the
Fallout,
apocalypse happens, do not side with Beezy.
no,
Because he gonna
side
if
with
another
me.
settlement come around with better shit,
This
you
is
better watch your
this
back.
This is real
You
life.
remind me of somebody from a certain show on Sundays. That's all I'm gonna say,
What do
bro.
you mean? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking trust me.
Yeah, you can trust me,
Yeah,
man.
one eye
Be-
open. The first
believe
nigga
in me.
gone.
Believe in me. But yeah, Fallout, that was so much fun. I think that's why I love that game so much because I was like, man, I was the ultimate asshole. When I finished that game, I was like, yes, I conquered everything. Like I beat it. Can't nobody touch me. I had the best power armor. My power armor was flying. That's how good my power armor was.
All you care about is that damn power armor. Fuck my son.
Because I can go.
Power armor,
Yep, I can go in there. I took all this technology and stuff in there. Oh man, that was so much
like I
fun.
can have another son.
I
But
can have
this
another
power
kid.
armor
You
though.
This
can't get
power
another
armor
one
though.
with power armor. This shit's exclusive.
Man, that
man.
power
Nigga
armor
who
was
made this shit is dead. I
right.
killed him.
Right, man. I had my power armor hooked up.
So the other
Okay, next
event
question.
that I thought about, there's no more questions.
No more questions.
The other event I thought
One
about
more question.
was the No Russian mission in Modern Warfare 2. Did y'all? I skipped that shit. I was like, I ain't playing that shit. So basically, if y'all don't know what that is, you walk into an airport and just mass murder everybody with your assault rifle.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
And why? Like, it's a mission or
It's a
is
mission, but you have the option to skip it.
So if you
So what's the mission?
yeah,
Shoot,
like,
shoot the people.
Just shoot everybody in the airport?
Shoot the people running away.
but if you don't do it, what's the
You can skip the mission. I mean, you just skip it and just play the game like
Like a
normal.
side mission?
No, it's a mission. It was very controversial.
Okay.
I
Really?
can see why.
I can see why. It's like,
Yeah.
So what does that have to do pertaining to the story? Are you just like the?
That's what I'm saying.
Are you the antagonist of the story doing that?
You don't
Or are you
remember?
just some?
I don't remember. You might be undercover or some shit.
What game is this again?
Modern Warfare 2?
2?
Yeah, campaign mode.
Oh,
Damn.
I might have to get that one to try. I just, hey, wasn't it free? It was just
my
free.
God.
Hey, wasn't it just free on PlayStation Plus?
$1 price.
No,
One of them was.
wasn't it free? One of them was free.
I forgot which Modern Warfare was.
Easy.
It was the first one. I want to say the second one was free for PlayStation Plus. Damn, I missed out on
Go and
that.
pay that $14.99 piece.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. Oh, I should put that shit on Twitch too if I do it.
I thought Willie was bad. You
Wow.
I feel like
'Cause you malicious
I feel like
with
a
it.
saint today.
You said what?
I feel like a saint today compared to like shit. I'm like, damn. Like,
What they say in the chat? Is it part 2? Which one is it? I know they saying.
I'm
in the
pretty
chat.
sure it was part 2.
Flip side said he did that shit 500 times. God damn, nigga.
He would.
What the fuck?
Like 500? That's
So that's it. No more questions. That's
No more questions, but I do want to elaborate a little bit on Leo's question because he had typed some more and I didn't say it.
okay.
But he has an example of in Uncharted, you play a white American dude that kills pretty much every person of a different race without Nate ever commenting on the body count he racks up. And in Division, you play as a government secret police that kills rioters. I'm not talking about killing aliens, mutants, or robots, or playing deranged protagonists like Kratos. So do y'all has that ever crossed your mind at all? Like,
Certainly doesn't sound like it.
nope.
Say it one more time. Say that
so
one more
like
time.
when you're Nathan Drake, you're killing foreigners or whatever.
Oh.
People of different race.
Oh.
And in Division, you're killing rioters. I have
Yeah.
thought about the rioters sometimes. I'm like, well, they just got bats, but I got this.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
shotgun.
I don't know if this is right. Like, I don't know. I have thought about it.
Really?
Yeah, not like have like qualms about it. Like,
gear scores and
yeah,
armor
I know,
shit.
right?
Right.
Not like I'm
He's
gonna
like-
not do this shit, but I'm like, is this fucked up? And they all dress like urban and shit. They got on hoodies and
Hoodies,
fitteds
yep.
and shit.
Yep,
I'm like,
yep. Yep.
all right.
Not dressing
Shit, they run at me with bats and
That's
stuff.
how the white supremacists gonna get you, B.
You try just walking up to them with a Pepsi.
Oh,
You took it back with that one.
Back
You
with
so
that
silly.
Oh my god.
You so silly. Like, Alexis, grab your Pepsi. We going over here. Like, we about to end all this right now.
Yeah, Beezy killed the questions without remorse. So-
What? I'm just saying. I just take the game as face value. That's a pretty fair.
You don't take it at
assessment.
face value. You revel in it. You make the decision. You revel.
That was fun though because it's a fun decision.
You sound like
What?
what's the kid that stole his SUV, Latarian Milton?
Oh, I want to do
Hood
hood
rat
rat
shit with my
I just
friends.
like to do red shit with my friends.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a game.
Smoke with cigarettes. Oh my.
I do want
God.
to try that mission though. Modern Warfare 2.
No Russian. No
I'm
Beezy.
about to look this up right now. I'm about to see how much it is on Amazon.
Oh my god. Let's end this show.
Next stream, y'all.
I'm gonna spray the room with holy water after we cut this off. So
Call of Duty
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2. This shit better be on PS4.
In the chat, they're saying it's not.
Damn it, it's not. It's only on PlayStation 3.
Whip.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh no, that's Infinite Warfare. Never mind. Wait a minute. That's like a bundle. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on.
Wait, they got a bundle.
Oh no, this is the Modern Warfare Remastered. It's not 2.
That's the one that was free.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Or in a couple years, they'll put it on there as a remastered version.
I mean, I still got my PS3. I mean, you know,
Oh shit.
what I got to get that Elgato thing or
Nobody
whatever. I
safe.
can.
Damn, you gonna submit the people
He
to
gonna buy a
subject
capture
the
card for
people?
everything. He making sure this is documented.
Yeah.
Now, y'all gonna see me spray up this airport.
Y'all gonna see me spray this. Y'all gonna see me. But all right, that'll do it for this week. No more questions. What?
King gonna have to edit out this whole 20 minutes.
What are you talking about? What?
No, you good, bro.
There was no
Nah,
more
you
questions,
good.
right? There was no more.
Well, that's it.
It was no more questions, right?
I'm going to get ice cream.
That's all.
There are no more
Okay.
questions.
All right, I just want to make sure. I just want to. I want to close the show out right. You know what I'm
Be
saying?
safe out there, y'all.
Yeah, you know,
because I feel like some shit came to light today that we were not previously aware of.
I'm just saying, you know, thank you guys for watching. Like Eric always say, this is why you watch the live Twitch, you know, stream when we record these. You get to see everything. You know what I'm saying? Hear everything. Get the pre-show, the post-show, all that wonderful stuff. And you know, and then what you hear on Friday is kind of edited and chopped down. So that's why you always follow us on Twitch, man. Dead End Video Games. Make sure you follow and follow us up on Twitch and follow our individual accounts as well. We always streaming and playing games and all that other wonderful stuff.
Shout out
man.
to the YouTube channel. We are almost at 2,000.
Almost at 2,000. Yes,
subscribers.
Yes.
We're gonna catch up to ProJared very soon.
Yes,
he's
we
gonna
are.
catch up to us. I don't
Yes,
know what's gonna happen first.
Right.
Rolls.
But
Yes.
yeah, man, y'all
Come
check us
ProJared
out.
subscribers, come over to us. We'll take care of you.
Yes.
We'll treat you right.
There you go.
We don't cheat on our wives. We don't post pictures of underage children on Tumblr.
Right.
We're good people, except for BZ.
But if a game lets you
Except
do
for
that,
BZ,
B
he
is
be
all
shooting
on that.
people everywhere. But
I'm a great person. Okay. I'm
I
a
just
wonderful
remembered
person.
I have this weapon in here today. I got my wing stick. Maybe I need to take out some of the people in the room to make the world a safer place.
We'll take out Kevin first if you decide to do that. I'm a good guy. But we see y'all next week, man. Peace.
Peace.